They laughed at Earth's gravity until she dropped a pen and it fractured. The Flora short sci-fi tells the tale of a distant future in which a coalition of light-bone travelers from many low-pole worlds arrived at a blue sphere with mild pride and wide smiles because they had long believed that heavy worlds bred slow minds and weak ideas, so when their sleek craft settled near a human city, they expected easy talks and quick trade, yet the first thing they saw was a young human named Ava walking with calm steps across a testing hall built to show the truth of the planet, and as she met their curious gazes, she held a small pen between her fingers and spoke with a steady voice about how the pull of the world was not a curse but a teacher, and when she let go of the pen, it fell with fierce speed and struck the floor so hard that cracks spread like thin ice across a lake, and the visitors stared with shock while Ava kept her stance, because to her such force was as normal as breath, and that simple act began a long chain of change as Tom, a quiet engineer, recorded the data, and Eli, a wide-eyed pilot, felt a rush of respect for the first time as the hall echoed with the deep sound of impact, and soon more humans gathered to explain how every step, every lift, every jump was shaped by the weight of their world, and how their bones grew thick and their muscles grew strong while their hearts learned patience and their minds learned focus. So the visitors asked how such strain did not break them, and Ava answered that it did break them many times, yet they healed and grew wiser from each fall, which was why they could face storms and quakes and endless night without losing hope. And as the talks went on, the travelers shared tales of their own homes, where a soft pull made life gentle, but also made effort rare and risk feared, and slowly a shared truth took shape that comfort had made them fragile, while challenge had made humans fierce and kind. At once, and when a trial was set to test this idea, Tom invited one of the visitors to try lifting a simple crate that weighed little by Earth standards, yet the visitors strained and failed, while Ava lifted it with ease and even offered a warm smile that carried no mockery, which changed the mood from doubt to wonder. And in the days that followed, the coalition watched humans train in high-pull gyms where every motion was a study in will and balance, and where even children learned how to fall and rise again without fear. And Eli wrote in his log that gravity was not an enemy, but a forge, and that Earth was a grand anvil, shaping a people who could carry heavy dreams and heavy burdens with equal grace. And soon the coalition leaders met with human guides to plan a future where such strength could help worlds that faced growing dangers from rogue rocks and wild tides. And Ava was chosen to lead a team because she had shown that even a pen could reveal the truth of a planet. And as ships prepared to leave, the visitors no longer laughed at the weight of Earth, but spoke of it with deep respect, while Tom shared designs for tools that could bring a bit of that forging force to lighter worlds. And when the final farewell came, Eli looked back at the cracked floor now repaired and said that the mark left by a small fall had changed the course of many lives, and the humans waved with quiet pride, knowing that their home had been seen not as a harsh place, but as a cradle of steady courage. And so the story spread across the stars that a world with strong pull had raised a people who could lift more than any measure, and who could drop even a simple pen and teach a galaxy how to grow.